Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your mid to late November 2025 general reading. Let's get into the reading. We have Crystal Magic. This is about creation, the dawning of a new beginning. Very similar to the Fool card, but a little bit different. It's about creating your own world. I do get a sense here, Sagittarius, that this is the freedom to choose, to sing your own song. There's a freedom of movement here. There's grace, there's meaningful activity, and beginnings to new ventures that are an origin that is a healing origin. It amplifies energy. When you think of crystal and crystal magic, it's very much symbolized by energy. Crystals hold energy. They have energy. So what are you going to create here, Sagittarius? Let's see. I'm going to put down these cards. And as I do so, please don't forget to press that thumbs up button. All right, the Eight of Cups is here in the past energy. So I do feel that is walking away from a situation in which there's a heavy heart involved. There's a heavy heart, but there is an energy of walking away. And in your current energy, we do have the Four of Swords, which is talking about rest, replenishment, recuperation. In the very near future, we have the Six of Swords. This is speaking about moving on, transition from chaos, from conflict. Best path to follow is the Tower card in this deck. It's called the Ego. So that's your best path to follow. So something has to fall, something has to give way for something brand new. And around you we do have the Chariot card. Lots of energy around this of movement, moving forward, making the choice, that freedom of choice. And in your hopes and fears, we do have the King of Pentacles. In this deck, it's the King of Trees, so it's being the architect of your own life. The Ace of Hearts is around you, the Love card, loving that. What's hidden here is the Six of Cups. So there is a connection to past, to ancestry, and the overall energy of the rest of the month is the Six of Trees or the Six of Pentacles. So I want to start with that actually, the Six of Trees. When we talk about what needs to give way, it's about not getting what you want from a situation. That's what I feel. You're not getting something, you're not getting what you want from a situation, so you've had to walk away from it with this Eight of Cups. You may have felt like you were giving too much and the balance isn't there. The giver and the receiver are at different ends at the same stick. There's a lot of separation in between the two. There's an energy around this of receiving and giving others the opportunity to give, to accept kindness, to accept a gift, an offer of some kind, friendship, financial assistance. There doesn't need to be a reason for it, a justification. Yeah, it feels like that. It's hard to describe, but what I'm getting around this reading is someone giving without the expectation of receiving something in return. Yeah, and this may go against what you've previously encountered. I do feel that you're being given a gift here, Sagittarius, because of something that you've done in the past. Yeah, and you can accept it. You're able to receive it. It's something that is pure, something that comes from this energy of love. Okay, let's have a look at this. Now, I do feel that at the present time, I'm not going to spend too much time in the past. I see you walking away from the past. I see an energy here of taking some time to heal, to rest, the gift of rest, the gift of recuperation, because soon I get an energy of transition. with that Six of Swords. I want to get a couple of angel cards. Let's see. Message here for Sagittarius when it comes to mid to late November. The Angel of Families and the Angel of Abundance. Oh, love that. So yes, it does feel like you're moving towards something that is going to be good for your heart, good for your soul, good for your money. Just generally an energy of feeling accepted, feeling good. The Angel of Families, family members. There's a feeling here of being protected, safe. You may have concerns about your family or even a specific family member, but your Angel of Families is here to help, to guide you and your family during a time of need. Like everyone, at times you'll have concerns about your loved ones. You may be stressed or worried about a loved one. If a family member is suffering with an illness, your Angel of Families will send assistance. If a loved one has recently passed over, your Angel of Families will help with connecting your loved one in spirit to family members who are passed and are still alive. Your Angel of Families acts as that go-between, and that Six of Swords, that go-between. From the spirit realm to the earthly realm, there's messages here, guidance, healing from the other side. And there's also an energy here of adjusting to the other side. If a family member is experiencing any kind of issue, the Angel of Families is of direct assistance during that person's journey. If there has been a crisis of some kind, such as an accident, disaster, or a significant loss of finances due to someone losing a job or business, the Angel of Families assists you with protecting you and your family at this time. So this is really about strength and guidance, that you need to make informed decisions at the present time. The affirmation around this is, I know that my family and I are in safe hands and being guided and protected by my Angel of Families. I surrender any stress that is hindering me from seeing the way forward clearly to my Angel of Families. And you also have the Angel of Abundance, which is card number 17, and with this it is about an energy exchange coming your way, so be open to receiving that with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like a gift, guys. Something that you don't know, something that you can't see. It's hidden with the Six of Cups, a gift of some kind. Be open to receiving. You know, abundance can take many forms, of course. It can be in the form of financial wealth, time, opportunities, security. If you think at this present time that you won't have enough financial security in life, then that is what you'll manifest. So it's important not to worry about how or when the abundance will appear. It's more important to know at this time and believe that it will come. Too often in life, fears create the very situations that we don't want to experience. So abundance is flowing into your life in the form of an energy exchange. This Angel of Abundance wants to teach you how to change your perspective regarding how abundance is created. Abundance equals energy. How much energy do you need to exert to receive the desired outcome in abundance? The flow of abundance can be given in the form of extra work hours. It can be in the form of more opportunities to help you receive a desired outcome. For example, if you wish to buy something new but you feel like you're not in the financial situation to do so, instead of thinking about that lack of abundance, know and believe in your heart that if you're meant to have that, then the finances will come in some form. So it's a gentle reminder that you need to take time out with this Four of Swords to visualize abundance flowing back into your life. Pay attention to the subtle guidance that this Angel of Abundance is providing you at this time. Finding coins is a sign that your angel is by your side. So be open to receiving guidance. Allow the flow of abundance to wash away any fears that you have about lack in your life and be open to receiving. Wow, Sagittarius. Yes. Your best path to follow is interesting with this card of the ego. Now this is the Tower in this particular deck. And when it's your best path to follow, it tells me that your fears are falling away. Anything that's built on fear is collapsing so that you can rebuild. Especially with this Architect card, the King of Pentacles. You can rebuild on a new, stronger financial foundation. You've outgrown the building blocks of the past. It's an energy here of shaking you out of denial. It's a very abrupt awakening. What you built in the past is being dismantled so that you can choose with this path energy. You can choose to explore a path that's more aligned with who you are at present. You're not being punished. There's an energy here of you've grown and the old is no longer needed. It's a turning point in your life. A turning point in your life. And being the best path to follow, I don't feel it's like something that causes like a disaster or a calamity or anything like that. No, it's something that allows you to be where you need to be at a certain point in your life. It's about giving and receiving. Being in a situation which is an ending but also a beginning. The ending and beginning happening at the same time, at the same place. There's death and birth here right at the same time. It feels like the Big Bang. I mean, that's what I'm getting, a Big Bang. Something that creates this new world. But it's born out of the death of the old. Wow, guys, this is quite an intense energy that I'm feeling. Let's see, I'm going to get a card from this deck. You are the architect. You are the architect. You know, it's not somebody else bringing about this collapse. It's you. And it's like that sudden abrupt awakening which occurs, you know, that Big Bang energy. It's like the I mean, I'm not a scientist, guys, so please forgive me, but I'm trying to transmute the energy, and what I'm seeing there is a void, nothing happening, and then this boom, you know, this big, it's like a black void, but then there is this sudden collapse of that black void, and boom, here comes it's creation. Guys, my scientists out there will be able to express that better, but that's the image I'm seeing in my mind. You know, creation, dawn, the beginning. Let's see, what is the message here for Sagittarius? Okay, she who all must meet. We have HEL. Let's look at this. I'm going to read from the book. It's card number 41. So this is okay. This is a Norse god. And it's being okay. What I'm getting here is life and death, day and night, cold and warm, darkness and light, winter, summer. You've been going through that. I mean, this void, you've been going through hell. A lot of you have been going through your own personal hell. It's this void energy. Yeah. There's compassion and harshness both in this energy. There's Six of Swords here, this transition. It's not about fear. It's not about bringing death. It's not about choosing what will pass. It's a coldness. It's about coming out the other side healed. That's the blessing here. We all have to go through this stage in life. And Sagittarius, this has been your time. Yeah? But boy, at the other side of this, there's the outside of that Big Bang, there is the creation of all that you could want. You know, I'm getting 10 of Pentacles energy with this Angel of Families, an Angel of Abundance. There's an energy of acceptance, building a strong foundation built on love, and receiving blessings. But in order to receive that, you've had to go. It has been hard fought. You know, it's been a battle. Yeah? But with this broom, I feel that this is you clearing out the clutter, clearing out the old. And, you know, absolutely. And receiving positive energy as a result of clearing out the dead, you know, clearing out the old, clearing out what needed to go, the Eight of Cups. Yeah. You've been in a position of having to heal, to be compassionate to yourself, to give yourself time, to be patient while you've been not resting on your laurels, because I do feel that you've been motivated to move past this energy. You haven't wanted to dwell in it one day longer than you needed to, but you needed to be in this situation in order to transition into something where you are going to be very cognizant of putting out energy and receiving the same amount of energy in return. What's dying here is things that you've been putting a lot of energy into and not receiving anything back. Whether that's jobs, money situations, relationships, health things, whatever it is. That's what you're clearing out of your life. And around you with this Chariot, Sagittarius, we do have a path of exploration that is available to you. What's hidden is a gift that you're going to receive, and it's coming from a place of love. So let's see, I'm going to get a little bit more information here for you, Sagittarius. You're receiving gift of abundance, because you've been too long in this cold energy, in this dark energy. What's coming for you is light, life, vitality, energy itself. We have full moon in Taurus. We also have communication, new moon in Gemini, and prosperity lying ahead. One more. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, Sagittarius, we do have two cards of Taurus energy here, and we have the King of Pentacles. So some of you have Taurus in your chart, but for those of you who don't, this is an embodiment of focus, of directing your energy towards prosperity, financial prosperity. You know, it's not about dreaming, it's about doing. It's about manifesting. Having faith in your dreams. But the main thing here is taking action. diligently working towards building what has been torn down in the past. Yeah? Communication is key, so new moon in Gemini, so for some of you, a Gemini could be involved, but for the majority of you, I just feel that this is about something that you need to put out to the world, and using the energy around you, communicating out your dreams, your goals, not keeping it a secret, but rather being open, direct, and honest about what it is that you desire, what it is that you want to build at this particular time. A practical plan. For some of you, you could be receiving a gift from someone around you that can help in this regard. Could be someone around business, a business person. Could also be Gemini as well, but I am getting strong Taurian energy around this. Let's see, anything else here, Spirit, when it comes to this Tower card? That's the best path to follow. Time to release negativity. If you've got anyone around you, Sagittarius, who is Scorpio or just very, very focused on holding on to the negative, I think that you have to release that person. Give them the gift of letting them make their own choices, their own decisions. Don't hang on to that person. Not have them cling on to you. Especially if anyone's been dependent on you, codependent, there's an energy of letting go with love. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes, absolutely, Sag. That's what comes with this energy. I think you'll know at this point anything and anyone that you need to release. Yeah. It's anything that's stuck in this hell energy. Yeah, clearing it out. It's like meeting, it feels like meeting yourself, if that makes any sense. Meeting yourself. So you may have had someone recently, Sagittarius, where they were very similar to you. And there's something you recognized in that person, male or female. And it had something to do with something that they were going through, may have been very similar to you. So in helping that person, you may have unintentionally helped yourself in some way to see the path forward. That's for some of you, not all of you. But for the majority, what I'm seeing here is finding love, finding this energy of abundance, receiving the gift of what it is that you've always wanted. You know? This is a loving, abundant, prosperous energy. Yeah. I want to read again from this energy of the Angel of Abundance, because I do feel it's very, very important for you, Sagittarius. It's a card of growth. You know, your angel has heard your concerns about lacking something specific in your life, and your angel wants you to stop focusing on what you don't have and to take the time to remember what positive things you do truly have. Your angel wants to teach you how to change your perspective regarding how abundance is created. Abundance equals energy. 6 of Pentacles. How much energy do you need to exert to receive the desired outcome in abundance? Yeah? So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the amount of energy that you put out to the world. And be ready to receive. because I do feel that there's a payoff here. There's something that's coming in for you, because you've been putting in the energy, you've been putting in the effort, you've been giving that energy, so now it's your time to receive. With this crystal magic card, Sagittarius, there's a strong energy of you understanding your part as a creator in the world. It's not a solitary energy. It's not something that is all about you. It's an energy here of what you put out to the world, what you will receive back. It's we, not me. It's recognizing that you're part of a web. What you spin, what you create, the web that you weave, how we're all interconnected by that web. For some of you, it's the World Wide Web, internet. The dawn of a new beginning on the internet for some of you. What you create. Having a personal relationship with what you put out seems to be important here, Sagittarius. The fact that you've been through hell. I mean, for me personally, I'm very resonant with this because, gosh, the last few years I have been going through hell, guys. Absolutely. But it's really, really, you get so low, you get to the point where you think, you know what, I'm just putting out and putting out and putting out and putting out to the world, and I don't seem to be getting anything back. So I know that place. It's like being completely at rock bottom, having nothing else to lose, having lost everything. Literally. And I mean that fully. I've lost everything. So, with that in mind, what do? Well, you have to lean into the energy, the collapse, because you have nothing left, right? And build yourself up from there. Have faith that you will. Have faith that a tough cycle will end. Release the negativity, holding on to what's happened, holding on to what's happened to you, blaming others. It's not going to be any good. You have to put out to the world an energy of positivity so that you get that back. If you put out negative, I don't feel that is going to be positively received by people. Yeah? So I am going to leave it there and wish you all the very best with this, Sagittarius. If you'd like a personal reading, of course, you can email me, or the link is down below. I'd love to read for you guys. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid to late November general reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Scorpio, you have Barnabas and the Prince. This is about adventurers, having adventures, making discoveries, travel, and meeting your destiny through having adventures, discovering, and traveling. So Scorpio, let's see. Yeah, there's an energy here of, we see Barnabas and the Prince. So you may be having support at this time, a friend, someone around you who is assisting you. So let's see where this is going, Scorpio. I do see travel coming up for you, and through this travel there is the meeting of a destiny for you, Scorpio. Let's see where this is going. I'm going to lay down these cards. As I do so, please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button. Thank you so much, guys, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. Past energy, we do have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, in the current energy we do have the Three of Pentacles. Love that. In the very near future we have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Scorpio, your best path to follow is Page of Wands. Around you we do have the Temperance card. In this deck it's called the Acceptance. Hopes and fears, we have the Two of Swords. Ten of Swords is the outcome. What's hidden here is we have the Divine Order, Equilibrium, and that is the Hanged Man, and we also, Justice card, I beg your pardon, and we have the Emperor, which is a card of Aries right in the center. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look here. I want to start with this Emperor energy. This is very much an energy of the divine masculine. There's growth here, there's learning, there is authority. Being the authority of your own life. I'm also getting an energy for some of you Scorpios, making the decisions, making the choices from a place that comes from maturity, from wisdom, from growth. Let's see. I'm going to get a couple of angel cards. I'm not really going to focus too much on this Five of Pentacles because it is past energy. Yes, I see there has been some limits there, but I feel that you're powering through feelings of insecurity, powering through feelings of not being enough. There is a sense here of isolation or loneliness, but with the Three of Pentacles in your current energy, I feel that you're dedicated to working together with others at the present time, so that that there is an energy of inclusion rather than exclusion. Let's see, the Angel of Strength. Yes, indeed. Now with that one, it is, I'm going to read from the book with this. It's card number 4, which is attached to this Emperor. So when we talk about the Emperor and having strength, the strength within you can and will move mountains. Yes. So you've drawn this card today, Scorpio, because your Angel of Strength wants you to know that you are being supported during this time. You have all the strength that you need within you to reach and achieve your goals. Sometimes it's hard to see that strength that you possess. At times you may doubt that you have the stamina. Your Angel of Strength is by your side, guiding and assisting you to discover those hidden abilities. And I did get discovery there with Barnabas and the Prince. So it looks like through this journey of yours, this travel that's coming up for you, you are discovering hidden abilities that you doubted or forgot you possessed. So use all that stubbornness, Scorpio, that you have and determination to prove to yourself, to prove to yourself that you have already what you need. You know, this is not about needing to go out and prove yourself to others. This is about proving to yourself that you can do this. Your Angel of Strength is here to help you focus all your energy on achieving a particular goal. Now, of course, at times you may be, you may feel like you've got training wheels on, or that you're training to run a marathon, trying to finish something like a course of study. Some of you may feel like you've needed to be strong to overcome illness, accident or injury. You may be needing strength to plan to make it, or to make a decision about your life, whatever that challenge is. You can and will do it with the help and guidance from this Angel of Strength. Believe and acknowledge that this challenge will not be undertaken alone. Your Angel of Strength is with you every step of the way to show you that it is possible to make your dreams come true and overcome any challenges you do encounter during this journey of yours. Your affirmation is you have the strength and determination you need to overcome any obstacle that is placed in your path. You are guided and protected by the Angel of Strength. Your spiritual helpers work together as a team. Yeah, that Three of Pentacles. I do feel that there are people on your path at this time, friends, colleagues, people that you meet that are there to follow you, to help you, there to help you follow your dreams, to manifest your goals, your spiritual helpers. And they will provide you with knowledge and understanding so that you can achieve your goals moving forward. This Angel of Strength. The Nine of Pentacles is it's a very strong energy. It's an independent energy, but it's also one in which you are very focused on why you're doing something. There's a very, I'm seeing this trunk here as your core strength. This is you being able to know that wherever you are, whatever you do, you have this core strength, because it's been built up over time. You know, a lot of you have overcome many obstacles in your life, and this has built you up to this point in time where you can handle anything. You're not letting it hold you back. Some of you want to go out there and explore what's out in the world. Some of you want to do solo travel. The Page of Wands tells me that you should follow the path of curiosity, enthusiasm, adventure. We had that. Adventures, discovery, travel, meeting your destiny. Yeah, beautiful energy, guys. I'm loving that. And you have people around you, supporters, fellow travelers on your journey to help you. Around you we have the Temperance card, and this speaks about harmony. I love that. Peace. It is major arcana, of course, and everything that you feel around you and within you. This brings reassurance that letting go will bring stability. Remember that this is your core strength, stability. And now you're accepting the past, but you're also admitting that it's time to let go of that past so that you can have or build a balanced foundation for the future. You're letting go of any instances where you feel like you may have made too many compromises. This journey of yours will help you learn to speak your truth. You'll learn to see how confident and strong that you are. In the past, you may have felt like you were not strong enough, or you had a perception of yourself that was incorrect. Your perception and judgment of a situation may have provided or created an emotional obstacle. And it's that thing that needed to be released so that you could have the strength and courage to move past that, to move past it. It does feel like when it comes to masculine energy, there may have been something that was out of whack there. Some of you may have been controlled in the past by masculine energy. Now it's like you're retaking the power, retaking the energy, retaking your power. Yeah, taking your power back. From instances where you felt you didn't have power. You know, it could have been circumstances, it could have been a person, a masculine energy in particular. But now I feel like you're not holding back. You may have felt like you didn't have a voice in the past, that your voice wasn't heard. But now you're being a lot more bold, a lot more assertive. You're finding your place. You're letting go of a sense of responsibility in terms of duties and obligations that you may have had to people in the past. For some of you, you were like a nurse or a healer, or someone who was a nurse or healer for a family member or someone around you. Do get this energy of overcoming accident or injury or illness. That could have been you, could have been someone around you, could have been both of you. But it's something there that was it's like the world is coming in with. It's not that they're giving you a reward for what you've done in the past, which has been something that you had to take on. You know, it may have been quite a burdensome energy. A lot of you it was caring for someone else. For others of you it may have been just a heavy workload. But something is coming in here. It is this equilibrium, this Justice card, the divine order, to make sure that there's more balance in your life. This energy feels like you've been in it for far too long. This sense of limited, feeling limited, being limited. now the energy is coming in, which is going to give you a lovely sense of, it's not just balance, guys, it's more than that. It's a shift. It's a shift. A shift in how you're seeing yourself, how you're seeing the world. It's going to shift your viewpoint until you feel very centered. This Nine of Pentacles. It's in order to heal a situation by balancing out all of the negative things that have happened with more positive. Thank God, right? It's an imbalance that's going to be reconciled, the Temperance card, through something that's coming in. Something that you needn't fear. It's coming in with a lot of love, a lot of positive energy. If there has been something in the recent past that you felt was unfair, try not to take it personally, but to step outside of the situation so that you can see the bigger picture. And step forward with love, not from a place of fear. The scales are finding a way to return to balance. Good intentions meet good intentions. Love meets love. Honor meets honor. So whatever you put out to the world at the present time, Scorpio, expect to receive that same kind of energy back. Yeah, it's like this angel of strength is giving you assistance. You see this angel, this person is falling down the mountain, and the figure is reaching out to the angel is lifting them up. Yeah, so by going out, by exploring, by doing something different, by seeing life as a great adventure, discovering, it feels a little bit like wandering, wandering with not a lot of intention. Isn't that the greatest way to discover things? I feel it is, guys. So Scorpio, it looks like you're going to find peace with just going out and being curious in the world, meeting new people, always having this core strength by remembering what obstacles that you've overcome in the past, not being daunted by anything that you come across in the future, being bold, and releasing any expectations of negative things, or seeing that you were limited in some way. You're not limited at all. Go lightly. I'm also getting that energy. Free yourself from things that are no longer needed in your life. Declutter, downsize. The way forward is lighter energy in terms of everything around you. Go forward without a heavy expectation around yourself as well. Basically, remove any kind of limiting thought or limiting belief, or anything that limits you in your surroundings. Some of you here are really focusing on making freedom and adventure a priority. Yeah, you're seeing everything in your life that you don't really need as superfluous, as letting it go. Let's see, what else do you need to know here, Scorpio? Message for Scorpio for mid to late November. Kali, yeah, the destroyer. Very strong energy here of, getting rid of anything that is not needed in your life. I mean, this is number 23. And around this card, it's a very primal energy. And it's really interesting because, you know, we have this, Kali is a very strong feminine energy, but it's a feminine and masculine. When it comes to making change in your life, Scorpio, there's a sort of ferocity around this. There's force. There's wanting change. But you can't avoid conflict within that change. If you want transformation, you can't fear the destruction of the old. You can't avoid that. Yeah, you have to let go. You have to go with an energy of really powering through with force. It's like you know, in those sporting events where they have the teams come out and they run through the sign. That's the image that I'm seeing in my mind. It takes a bit of force, you know, to run at something and expect it to give way. That's how I see you. I see you running, and this destruction around you. But through that, there is an energy of rebirth on the other side. It's also an energy of being out there, expressing your body, dancing, movement. It's a very strong movement, and rebirth as a result of that. So not letting fear hold you back, you know, busting through that sign at the game there, and just seeing what's on the other side, and just moving, dancing, experiencing, discovering parts of yourself that you hadn't met before. Travel, meeting your destiny along the way. The angel of strength is with you, giving you courage, giving you the power to make decisions that come from a knowledge that you are this strong energy. Your life, Scorpio, has been difficult. It's been something that has been challenge after challenge. But if you see yourself as strong because of that, you can do this. This is very, very positive. This is very positive. Yeah. Let's see, I'm going to get another couple of cards from this. I really love this energy. I kind of want to hang out in it for a while here, Scorpio. I do. It's powerful and it's pure. Believe in the impossible. Yes. A new start is coming. Absolutely. And we also have a new romantic cycle. Well, more than that, yes, I get that for some of you, but really I just see this as the Justice card. You see these scales, guys? You see the scales there with the Justice card? It's like something coming in for you that is the divine order. A new cycle. Romanticism can be more of a sense of you may find romance when you're traveling. You may have a fling with someone while you're traveling, perhaps with a foreign person, and you discover a lot of things with that. What else for my Scorpios here, please, Spirit? And hold your vision. Fixed energy. Yeah, that's you. That's a vision of you and who you are and how strong you are. With that, I feel that you have the power to let go and not feel limited when it comes to what you do, the experiences that you have in life. Expanding your vision. I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio. Wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me. The link is down below, or you can just go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. You can Google me. I wish you all the very best, guys. Please do take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is for mid to late November 2025. Pisces, you've drawn two cards. We've got Merlin. So this may be you, but I actually feel it's someone around you. We have a guidance in the form of a mentor or a teacher. This person could be a little bit older than you. They could be a man, but they don't have to be with that Merlin card. And we also have Shimmer. And this is about glamour, having confidence, allure, great charisma. So, Pisces, it's really about having belief in yourself, not seeing yourself as less than. Especially if you're meeting with someone, or you may fear having a meeting with someone. You may fear that they won't like you, or they won't accept you. But I do feel that for you Pisces, you are a very glamorous, very attractive person, very charismatic, so you have to have belief in that. Don't paint yourself small or anything like that, because you should walk tall with confidence. I get all eyes on you, that kind of energy. Pisces, let's see where this is going. Alright Pisces, let's take a look at your energy. While you're waiting, please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button. In your past energy, we do have the King of Pentacles. I like that because it's about being the architect of your own life, building a solid foundation. Your current energy is the Queen of Pentacles, being able to nurture a solid foundation for your life, for yourself, is something that is a high priority for you. In the near future, we have the Sun, which is a beautiful energy of positivity, vitality. Your best path to follow is the Seven of Cups. You do have choices. And around you, we do have the Three of Cups. There's joy. Certainly in social circumstances, meeting with friends, people around you, getting out, having confidence, being out in social circles, meeting with others will help you see yourself in a positive way. And the Knight of Cups is around you, so there is romance. And we have the Page of Swords. What's hidden here is the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So yeah, perseverance. I know it's one of those things that we get sick of. I know that I certainly do, guys. Oh, yeah, persevering, one thing after another, right? But with that Nine of Wands, the energy around that is really a chance. I see that as a chance to heal, because you have experienced a lot of setbacks. There's been emotional and physical wounds, but this is about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Some of you may feel like you haven't had the strength to carry on, but you will. Keep the faith. Stay aligned with an energy of recovery. There will be an ending, a resolution to that which has caused you pain. There is no need for conditions to be met or for permission to move on. The old is already leaving your life. You will find the reserves you need to move forward. Ultimately, it will take more energy to stay where you are than to forge ahead and move out of this situation. So there's anticipation, an expectation of difficulties, intense feelings, and fearing the worst. But I see very positive things. And the thing is, if we get to a point where we're just constantly focused on what could go wrong or what is going wrong in our lives, it causes us to drain emotionally, physically. Our health goes down. We don't have space or time for other thoughts. We do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. Both of these aspects are you. So you're really being asked to focus on building your future from a solid foundation. This is very natural energy. You don't need all of the accoutrement. You know, this is about what lies beneath the glamour, what lies beneath things that look a certain way. You know, it's beyond having a lot of stuff. It's beyond wearing a certain outfit. It's beyond putting on all of the things that we do as women, for instance, like the makeup, the hair, all of that. This is getting down to basics and stripping yourself of the things that are no longer needed and being more focused on the natural. So for some of you, that could be health related. For others of you, it could be things that aren't needed in your life. You know, really getting back to basics, you know, not spending money on things that aren't really needed. Spending money right now should be something that is more based on things that get you out and get you away from this feeling of needing to look out for when the next shoe is going to drop, you know, that kind of energy. You really do need to spend more time around people that bring you joy, that are focused on joy, getting out, meeting people that are of like-minded energy, but not focusing on like the negative. There really does need to be positivity, like a sisterhood or a brotherhood. There's romance here as well, guys. So I feel like this Merlin energy, mentorship, guidance. There's something here to be learned with that Merlin card. And with the Knight of Wands is what's hidden. This is a sense of, I feel this is the person. They could be a fire sign, but they don't have to be. I just get a strong sense that this person's been there, done that. They've experienced a lot in life, and they can provide a sense of, being a teacher. There could be love involved as well. I'm getting that. This could come in the guise of a lover or someone who wants to be a lover, Pisces. And this is someone who is a pioneer. This is someone who has taken risks. And this is someone who isn't afraid. There's not a lot of fear around this person. And conversely, what I see here is fear with this Nine of Wands. Having to endure and feeling like you have to endure certain circumstances which are causing you to feel like you're surviving rather than thriving. I feel like there's something in this Merlin character here that can teach you how to not just survive but thrive, to persevere through challenges, through difficulties. There's something very positive there, yeah. But you have to show yourself. You have to be vulnerable with this person. And I think that for some of my Pisces, there may be some fear in doing that, you know, because I do have this glamour. There's a lot of allure. You have a lot of charisma, very glamorous looking energy around you, but it can also be false. Mm-hmm. But the truth is the vulnerable energy. The truth is who you really are at your core, without all of the stuff that we build up around ourselves, almost like a fort. So what are you going to nurture here, Pisces? Are you going to nurture falsity, or are you going to nurture truth, a natural environment? Because with the Sun, I see a return to vitality. I see a return to good health through the natural. The Sun rises every day, giving us a source of energy. So I feel like this natural energy here is giving you power. It's also about having clear vision, guys. So this renewed energy, this burst of vitality, means that you'll start feeling better than you have in a long time. So if you have been ill, it seems like the worst is behind you, guys, and full recovery is near, but effort will be rewarded. So effort to keep things out of your body that are toxic, effort to bring your health to a good place. Make sure you nourish yourself, your environment, your mind, your emotions with positive energy. Effort will be rewarded. There's also financial gain here as well for hard work and sheer determination. On an inner level, you may be starting to take steps towards a really big dream or goal of yours. Resistance is melting away, so that now you're more focused on things that being possible rather than resisting positivity. Because a lot of you have been in this state, Pisces, where you've been resisting positivity, saying no, 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 my thing must be the negative thing, because that's what you've been focused on for so long. You haven't believed that things could get better. You haven't believed that things are being brought into your life that are going to bring positive results. It starts with you and this natural energy. It starts with you getting back your vitality, your health, feeling better about yourself. I also see a mentor around you that is helpful, that believes in you, that believes in the true you, not just what they see on the outside. Yeah, celebrate your successes, guys, because I feel like success is coming in for you between now and the end of the year. Better times lie ahead. There's satisfaction here, success, accomplishment, a very favorable omen with this Sun card. And your best path to follow is the Seven of Hearts, which is the Seven of Cups in this particular deck. So what's the fantasy? What's the daydream? What is it that you really want to bring about, but you've thought, oh, that's just a fantasy? What are you contemplating? What do you think that is a foolish whim? Focus your energy on that, because it's not impossible, guys. It's not impossible, and I feel like there's people around you that can help you bring about that goal, bring about that dream. Get out and about, socialize, meet friends, meet people around you that are very positive influences with that Three of Cups. And celebrate a satisfactory result. There's very positive energy here and satisfaction. So something's coming in for you. You're fearing the worst, but the best is going to happen. And I think for some of you, you've thought, oh, it's just a fantasy, it's never going to happen. It will, and it can. It will and it can. We even have romance coming in for you. I feel it could be that Merlin person there. The Knight of Hearts is coming in for you. Loving that. A romantic encounter will awaken your mind. So don't feel that this person is going to negatively judge you in any way, because no, this is a very positive energy, positive connection that's coming in for you with that Knight of Hearts. Now let's see, I'm going to get a couple of angel cards for you, Pisces. Things look really good. I get adventure coming up for you, being more out and about. Whatever this fantasy is, whatever you think isn't going to be a reality is going to be. Whatever that goal is. The Angel of Truth is around you. Love that. Oop. And we also have the Angel of Harmony and the Angel of Travel. Oh yeah, I was getting that. Now I want to read from the book for a moment, and I want to talk about the Angel of Truth. And this angel is here because they have heard your questions and doubts about a current situation. At certain times in your life, you've experienced challenging situations where your belief in the truth has been questioned. You may be questioning the truth about a current situation, but this angel of truth is letting you know that the questions and suspicions that you've had are going to be answered. This angel will assist and guide you in the right direction. So pay attention to your dreams, your gut feelings, any repetitive messages, symbols that you're shown that are connected to this particular issue. These messages are part of your spiritual GPS, guiding you to receive the answers you're looking for. Yeah. So you're getting a mind full of truth here. And your angel of truth has your best intentions at heart. He wants you to be fully informed before you make any decisions concerning your life. So know in your heart that you are being provided with the correct information. Understand and believe that this truth is guiding you on the correct path for your spiritual growth. So you've had some doubts about information that you've received, but it is the truth, and you are being guided in the right direction towards this angel of harmony. You'll see that there's justice. The angel up here is carrying the scales of justice. So things are returning to harmony in your life, harmony and balance. There's a healing energy around this. Yeah. So only think positive thoughts at this time. Try and feel relaxed in the knowledge that the positive balance and harmony you wish to rediscover in your life is not far away. Be patient and allow your angel of harmony to take care of the rest. And we also have this angel of travel, so it tells me that travel's coming up for you as well, Pisces, and that's going to be really good for you as well. You'll be safe and protected during this journey. It could be any kind of trip. It doesn't have to be overseas. It could be just simply going to visit friends or a loved one. But however long or short the journey is, you're being protected by your own personal angel of travel. And this angel is with you to ensure that you have a safe, fun and enjoyable travel. So if you're traveling by air, visualize this angel sitting on one of the wings of the plane, guiding and protecting you through bad weather during the flight. If you're traveling by sea, visualize this angel keeping the boat afloat. And if you're traveling by car, visualize this angel sitting in the passenger seat, protecting you from any risks that you may encounter on the road. So you can also, if you have any loved ones or family members that are also taking a journey, you can share this angel of travel with them and ask your angel to keep them safe during their journey as well. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to get another couple of cards for you. All right, let's see. Pisces. Message for Pisces, please. Message for... We have Mistress of the Gateways. Yeah, I feel like there is... No, you don't have to fear what has already been. There's a gateway, a pathway opening up for you guys, Pisces. And once you go through that, you won't have to go back and experience this hardship again. Yeah? There's an energy here of being transformed going through this gateway, being raised up, and being given new life as a result of passing through this gateway. Loving that. Now let's get another card from this deck. We have the answers that you need are coming. Time to release negativity. Yes, absolutely. Adjustments are required. That's adjustments in thinking, guys. Adjustments in how you, when it comes to this glamour. What brings you confidence on the outside? I feel that by adjusting how you show yourself to the outside world, where you have confidence from the inside. You don't need the stuff on the outside to be confident. You know, that strong confidence comes from a belief in yourself. You know, it's standing tall. It's having all eyes on you because you're a beautiful human being, and not because of what you're wearing or any kind of external thing. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit? It says you and your loved ones are safe, so again, protected when it comes to travel, movement. And it says nothing is yet set in stone when it comes to pride. Yeah, I feel that the thing here is that when it comes to how things proceed, it really is about not being afraid to be seen, you know? When it said nothing is yet set in stone, Pisces, it's really about being able to release pride and ego, not let that get in the way of your life. Yeah? The angel of truth is here to tell you that you don't need all of that stuff. Yeah? The ego may be telling you that you're not enough, or that you need some kind of external thing to validate you, but Spirit is saying no. Absolutely not. Getting out and being seen and being with others, and confidently receiving what they're saying to you as truth, rather than ignoring it or trying to push it away. It's a little bit like when you're out with friends and they say, oh wow, you're looking amazing, and you say, no I don't. Yes you do, Pisces, yes you do, and believe it, because you're receiving the true messages at this time. I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care, and I'll speak to you again very soon.